Welcome to this video, viewers. This is Clash of Beast Quest episode 9. Where are you? I forgot to bring them here. Xerkan the Shape Stealer versus Malix the Silent Stalker. Let's get into the fight. Malix's head shot towards Xerkan, tongue whipping out. Xerkan raised a claw to block Malix, yet the Silent Stalker saw that coming. Malix reared above Xerkan's arms, biting the Shape Stealer's head. Xerkan reached out, grasped Malix's neck, ripped his head from his neck before tearing his face from his head. Xerkan turned and let out a triumphant roar that was soon cut short. Xerkan was tugged from his feet and he sprawled face first on the ground. He quickly turned into Jurog, Hammer of the Jungle, and thumped his tail into Malix's face. Jurog turned to see that Malix had 4 heads, one with a giant bruise from Jurog's tail. Jurog whacked his tail into each one of his other heads like whack-a-mole. Bang, bang, bang! And each one had a giant bruise. Malix recoiled in pain before smacking his tail into Jurog's neck. Jurog's head was hit to the side a bit, and he also had a bruise on his neck, but not as major as the ones on Malix's heads. Malix hissed and venom squirted from all of his mouths. 4 of Jurog. The venom hit Jurog's. Oh, I don't have Jurog there because it was Xerkan.
Okay, baby.
Yeah. The venom hit Jurog's 4 upper arms and encased them in wood. All of Malix's heads reared back and he spat venom again. This time I'm encasing Jurog's lower arms and his legs in wood. Malix used all of his heads to bite down, 2 of his heads biting down on Jurog's, on one side of Jurog and the other on the other side of him. Jurog, and then his tail smacked into Jurog's tail so he couldn't use it to try and knock them out. Jurog was thrashing around, blood seeping from his sides, and he was slow, and Malix dropped him onto a minecart. Okay, where's the script? Malix pushed the minecart down the tracks. It jolted and jolted, bouncing Jurog as Jurog was helpless on top of the minecart. The minecart came to the edge of a ravine where the edge was here and the start of a bridge was here, and there should be part of the bridge here, but it was broken. The minecart jumped over and landed on the bridge with a crash. One of the beams holding up the bridge snapped and the bridge tilted. Durog was thrown to the side of the minecart. The bridge creaked and groaned, then crash! The bridge gave way beneath Durog. All of the beams on one side snapping, the bridge tilting over. The minecart tumbled over the edge of the bridge, and the bridge fell down, with the minecart still tumbling down just beneath it. The bridge tilted before smash, it crashed into the ground. It crashed into into the minecart that Durog was in, smashing it against the bottom of a ravine. And then it wasn't actually the bottom, but the wall of the ravine was here. There was a ledge here, and then it went down further here. The minecart shattered and Durog rolled across. All the wood that was encasing him shattered. But then in the process, Durog was left with gashes all over his arms, on his legs, on his tail, on his head, on his neck, and on his chest. Durog was now losing a lot of blood and just fighting to stay alive. He could see Malix grinning down from above him. And then he came to a stop on the edge, the very edge of the ledge. A stone shifted beneath him. Durog plummeted further down into the ravine before hitting the rocks at the bottom and splattering all across the bottom of the ravine. And then the remains of the bridge hit the ledge that Durog was just on, bounced off and came down on top of Durog's body, what was already splattered across the ravine, crushed into just tangles of blood, bone and flesh, crushing him even more against the rock and ripping him apart. So with that battle, Malix has won. And Xerkan has lost. If you think Xerkan should have won, then tell me why in the comments. But I gave Malix the win because he can spit wood. And if Xerkan just turned into what is probably an angry beast of just blind rage, then he's made a mistake. I think instead he should have turned into something like, where are you? There you are. Instead he should have turned into something like Silex or the Stone Cat. I think she's still an angry beast, but not as angry as Durog. So with that, Malix has won and Xerkan has lost. I've already said that. Also viewers, I am very excited because today I got my first ever Beast Quest tattoo, and it's of Shamani the Raging Flame. It's right there. It's kind of ripped a little, but it's okay because I have more. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.